Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're doing swell. Sorry, I was trying to... Hang on. I was trying to fix an issue. Okay? I apologize for the delay. I was trying to fix an issue. As now, we are streaming in both this way and this way, everybody. That's right. We are multi-canvas streaming. That means on Twitch, if you are viewing me on the Twitchy Witchies, you can now also view me on your mobile device in a vertical format. How fancy is that, huh? How fancy is that? We are fancy people here. We are also sweaty people because it's been pretty hot here in the UK again. Well, I want to say hot. It's like, I don't know. It is just... There's no air. There is literally zero air. And it's deeply upsetting. Deeply upsetting. But it's fine. We will get through it. We will get through it. Together. Me and you. We will get through it. But yes, I was just fixing some stuff. Because yes, we're now... Look! I'm vertical! And watch. We'll go over to like the build cam. Boom! Vertical build cam. How amazing is this? Pretty swanky, I think. I think I've done a pretty good job at it as well. I think it looks alright. It looks authentic to the Studsy Wudsy brand as well. The only times it won't happen, vertical as well as horizontal, are going to be the times we are like IRL streaming. IRL streaming is just horizontal. That's all it's going to be in, because the system I use for that doesn't allow for multi-canvas streaming. But that's fine. We get over it, you know. We are people of modern day eras. I would love to set up a vertical stream for YouTube. The only problem with that is that it requires like 2 separate streams for YouTube. YouTube does have a new setting, which I am using at the moment. It is a dual feed setting. But all it does is it just crops the center out, which is fine. But I'd prefer a lot more control. So I can, you know, I can make it look fancy, like on the build cam. Instead of it being just the middle of the camera, which is a like currently my keyboard here, my desk up to here, and like half a couple of graphics down below. you know, you get the nice looking setup like I have here on Twitch, which would be nice. It would be nice, wouldn't it? But hey. What have we all been up to? What's the biz? What's the goss? What's the hip hop hairball happening? I hope you're doing well, doing swell. For me, we've just been like full on trying to get everything ready and everything done for the stand-up builders. Stand-up builders is happening next week, everybody. From the 5th to the 15th. We are mad excited. I am probably pointing in the exact wrong place for vertical. I don't have everything in the same place. I think for you guys it's down there. But yes, we are mad excited. Lots of things planned for both content here and content around the interwebs. We've got loads of amazing people who are participating this year, which I'm really, really excited to see their content. We've got prizes to give away. We've got content to make. Donations to grab. It wasn't. It was the there we go. I'm now pointing at both of them, or depending on the screen you're looking at. It's just up there. So yeah, we've got loads of things. Let me show you a little bit behind the scenes here. You guys want to see a little behind the scenes? You guys want to see a little? You guys want to see maybe? You guys want to maybe see a little behind the scenes? You guys want to see a little bit behind the scenes? I know you guys want to see a little bit behind the scenes. Let me show you what streams we have planned for this year's Stand Up Builders event. Currently, we are live here up at the top. Can you see? Look. Oh, that's not the buttons I wanted to press. As you can see, look, we're currently live here. This is us now. But this is what we've got coming up all of next week. And this week, technically, actually. So this Saturday... Is it this Saturday? Yes, this Saturday. Me, More and More, and Ace Skywalker will be doing a hashtag ad playing the sponsor of the Stand-Up Builders. We're going to be playing a game of Frog Squad. Frog Squad is made by the lovely people over at Panic Station. Thank you ever so much to the wonderful people over at Panic Stations for sponsoring the Stand-Up Builders. And we're going to be playing a game of that. We're going to do a little pre-event. I think it's going to be kind of fun. On the 5th of August, we are kicking off the Stand-Up Builders event by starting our build of our giant Stand-Up Builders heart. I have nearly all of the bricks. I nearly have all of the bricks. Very, very nearly have them all. What we are missing is a purchase from the Lego store, from Lego Group, a PAB, a pick a brick order from the Lego website. It said it would take 9 days to leave warehouse. We are currently on day 6. We're still a week to go, so I am hopeful that they will turn up on time. On the 8th of August, Saturday the 8th of August, we will be trying again the great Lego London Challenge, everybody. What's the Great Lego London Challenge, Jake? Well, the Great Lego London Challenge, my friends, is we attempt to go from Stratford in East London to Shepherd's Bush in West London, hitting up every single Lego store inside London. Okay? Every single Lego store inside London. So this was last year's attempt. We did Stratford. We did Leicester Square. We did Battersea. And then we didn't end up doing it. Why? Why did we not end up finishing it? Well, that's because I decided to do it on hard mode, apparently. I was attempting to do it on a Sunday, because Sunday last year was the most convenient day for me to do it on. And it turns out, and I should have known this, on Sundays, the United Kingdom likes to work a lot less. So, yeah. The stores all opened at 10 a.m. and then they closed at 4:30, which gave me only, what's that? 6 hours? 6.5 hours? To go from one side of London to the other by foot and building a Lego set at every store. So that's the challenge. You got to hit up all 4 stores in London by foot and build a Lego set from each single store. Playing that game on a Sunday is incredibly difficult, it turns out. Who knew? Who knew? Stratford opens on Sunday at 12. Is that a recent change? Because I think last year we didn't start at 12. Might have done. Might have done. Either way, we were playing it on mega hard mode. Yeah, no, we were. It does. It opens. It opens at 12. Okay, and the final store closes at 6. So we had still only had 6 hours. So we were playing it on mega hard mode. Whereas on a Saturday and weekdays, but on weekdays they open at 10. On Saturdays, Stratford opens at 9 a.m. Okay? So we've got 9 a.m. till 9 p.m. 12 hours. 12 hours to get that done. So I think we can do it in 12 hours. 12 hours seems way more doable. So that's what we're going to be doing on Saturday the 8th. Oh, I've frozen. Hang on a second. There we go, I'm back. I'm not quite sure why I froze there. On Saturday the 8th, that's what we're doing on Saturday the 8th. On the 11th, which is, I think, Tuesday? On Tuesday the 11th, we'll be doing part 2 of our giant Lego heart build. Like I said, it's like a 2-foot tall build. It's absolutely massive. It's going to take me ages. I think it actually might take longer than the 2 days I plan to do it in. But who knows? We live, we learn. Okay? We live, we learn. On the 13th, which is... What is the 13th? I should know this off the top of my head. Thursday the 13th. On Thursday the 13th, we will be playing another collab stream of Frog Squad. I'm currently gathering my team of little froggy people. It's looking like it's going to include such a legend as RC Maniac and many more, which I am excited to play with them. And then on the final day of the Stand Up Builders stream team on the 15th of August... I don't know what I'm doing yet, but we are participating in a stand-up builders coordinator raid train. It's going to go it's going to go Ace Skywalker 91, myself, more, and then Bricks O'Brien closing it out as we celebrate, hopefully raising 175,000 US dollars for the cause. Wouldn't that just be like absolutely crazy if that happened? Right? Wouldn't that just be insanity? Because if that happens, that means we would have raised $500,000 in 5 years. $500,000 for a charity. The amount of research that has funded over the years is literally insane. It is crazy how much that has raised over the years. Crazy. I'm gonna have some rewards and incentives along the way as well. You know, I don't just set up these amazing goals. I don't just set these amazing streams in hopes that you're going to, you know, maybe donate. Okay, I have some. I think some fun and interesting incentives this year. 499,999 just for Brian. Really, RT? You think we so you think we're gonna fall short by 1 cent this year? If we fall short by 1 cent, I promise I will kick in that 1 cent. I will donate a singular penny for the cause, just to make sure that that doesn't happen. Just to make sure. What? 1 min? It's 1 min? Oh! Wait, what? It's a dollar minimum. You're saying it's a dollar minimum. I was so confused there, buddy. You're saying it's a dollar minimum. Well then, we're definitely gonna be in it then. I pledge here and now. I pledge here and now that if we are a penny short, up to an entire dollar short, I pledge I will, out of my own generous pocket, I will chip in and I will get us over that $500,000 mark. You just woke up from your nap. Hey, I hope you had a good nap, buddy. Hope you had a good nap. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today. RC Spaceport, everybody. In the chat, if you are not following them on social medias, you definitely should be. They will be hopefully one of the amazing, lovely people that I will be collaborating with on the 13th of August, playing a couple of decent fun rounds of Frog Squad. Am I right? It's gonna be a great time. It's gonna be a great time. And maybe one of us will even have crowd control turned on. And it gets wild. Wild with crowd control. Okay?
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
I love a bit of snot. Welcome in. Thank you ever so much. I hope you're doing well. You are free from 4 till 7:30 est. We're chatting in the Discord. I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is, my time. I've got to add 5, so that'd be 9 p.m. My time, 4 p.m. your time. Ah, that's fine. That's easy. That's totally doable. Totally doable. Totally doable. Absolutely. I love a bit of snot. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. Thank you very much for the raid on Twitch. How was your stream? What did you get up to? Was it anything fun? Was it anything exciting? I lost all my train of thought there. If you do need a raid to run, do please raid and run. Post-stream poops are incredibly important. So yes, stand-up builders things. Your stream went potato quality, so now you're a potato waffle, Steph. Oh no! Oh no! Why did you go potato quality? Did your internet die? Do you not have enhanced streaming on? This is what we're doing at the moment. We're streaming enhanced, everybody. Not only are we streaming in 1080p, but we're streaming in all of the other stuff down and in vertical. Amazing. You're continuing a build of the Minas Tirith, which some of your Lego fam started last Monday. That's crazy. It's such a massive build. I got to see that in... First time I saw it in person was... Oh, it was in London with Bricks O'Brien. Because it got announced around that time. And I think more Lego displays need to do this. They had built like an actual like grassy like Warhammer 40k style like thing to like put it on. So it like built... It looked like in this, it looked in the environment. It was crazy. It was so cool. They need to do more of that. You have no idea. You're on the same connection as Snot. Think the stream together is still a bit... Yeah, stream together is not fantastic with that kind of thing. I'd recommend maybe next time trying Discord and bringing Discord in as a screen share. And a mic input, that might be better quality. On Monday last week, to be clear. That is wild. I think that would take me maybe 8 months to probably build. I think it would. I think it genuinely would. Like 8 months. I think it would. Back to stand-up builders though. I have some lovely rewards and incentives for you guys to donate during our massive campaign for $5 dues, because it is the 5th year of the stand-up builders. You can get your name on the giant heart. The heart will look like that. This is the heart, but we're going to build a giant version of this. Okay? 2 foot, and you could get your name on a brick for $5 dues. For $10 dues, I will put some face paint on my face. I bought these face paints in various colors, and I'll just start. We'll start coloring me in. Paint by studs, if you so wish. For $25, I will be building with some little ducky mittens. Quack quack. Quack. Which is, as some people will know, incredibly hard to do. It's incredibly hard to build with mittens on. For $15, I'll do 5 squats. Not all charity is about pain. Sometimes it's about being healthy, and sometimes it's about being healthy and causing pain. So I will do 5 squats. As you can tell, I am not very good at them, and often fall over. For $20, you can feed me a little treat. I'll have a little bowl of some treats. If you're feeling generous and you're feeling loving, you could feed me some treats. For $25, you can make me build with upside down goggles. I'll dig those out. For $30, I'll do 3 whole push-ups. I did this last year. I set it at like $15. And I said I'd do 5. And I regretted it. I did so many push-ups. So now it's $30 and I will do 3. Because you guys are big meanies. And then we have some special... $25, I will also do a stand in the box of shame for 30 seconds. I take one of my unsorted Lego boxes from the cupboard next to me, and I will stand in it for 30 seconds. It will not be fun. We also have then some lovely and amazing things, I think, anyway. Specifically for the Great Lego London Challenge. So, for the rewards for the Great Lego London Challenge, the return of a bike for the next 30 minutes is available for $20. So if you donate $20, I get to find a nearest bicycle station and rent a bike for 30 minutes in hopes to be able to get to my next destination quicker if I don't get lost. For $30, I will find the nearest bus stop and I have to ride it for 10 minutes, no matter the direction. I have to ride it for 10 minutes. For $40, I will not be allowed to use a map. For 30 minutes, I have to rely solely on my internal London knowledge to help get me to where I need to go. It can only go probably wrong, depending on the part of London I'm in. And then, for a $50, you guys get to set me a side quest in what I call challenge studs. There are some rules and parameters to that. No mayonnaise, no baked beans, and it can't be more than, I think I set it at, can't be no more than 20 pounds in value. Yeah, no more than 20 pounds in value. But you get to set me, Studsy Wudsy, a challenge. And I have to go and complete it before I get to the next destination. So I think we've got some really fun incentives. If there's something else in a reward or incentive, do please let me know. And we can add it onto the list. But I'm hearing, Jake, that's all well and good. That's all fine, you know, it's okay. But what do we get if we collectively raise a certain amount of money? And you know what? That is actually a pretty good question. Because I've set up some goals and milestones. If we raise $250 as a community, we will be doing a community gaming night. Be that Jackbox, be that Mecha Chameleon, be that Fortnite, be that Frog Squad, be that whatever you wish. Ow. We will be doing a community gaming night. When we reach $500 as a community, I will be giving away a Jake Studs Lego Mystery Pack. Hey, how would you enter to get that mystery Lego package giveaway? All you have to do is be in the chat at the right time. That's all you need to do. It's that easy. At $1,000, I will pour out a box of shame and do a Lego walk, which will not be fun. At $1,500, guess what, guys? Guess what? I'll be doing another Studsy Wudsy Mystery Lego Package giveaway! Hey! And if we raise $2,000 this year, which will match last year's goal, I will do another IRL stream in London, and we will go around and do a food stream around London. I will show you my favorite spots, some great eateries, maybe some lovely places to go have a drink or two as well. And we will do a IRL food stream in and around London for the excitement. But Jake, what if we raise more than $2,000? Well, you guys are absolutely going to smash it. I can tell. And if we raise $3,000, I will smash my first ever Lego mock. I will smash my first ever Lego mock I made. For the people on Vertical, you can't see it right now, but up on my shelf, there we go. That, up on the top of my shelf up there, which currently lives behind this wonderful piece, is my first ever didn't want that to fall over. It's my first ever Lego show mock. That was what I made for my first ever Bricktastic. And if we raise $3,000, I'll pick it up and I'll yeet it against a wall. Yeah. That's what I will do if we collectively raise on this channel $3,000. If we raise $3,500, I will convince my girlfriend to do a Romanian cooking stream with me, where she will teach me how to cook some Romanian food. My girlfriend is Romanian. I don't know how to cook a single Romanian dish. Maybe polenta, but I've never tried to do it. So we will try cooking some traditional Romanian food. At $4,000, This has been set at $4,000 for a couple of years. You guys never made it. At $4,000 raised for stand-up builders, I will eat the Little Nitro World's Hottest Gummy Bear. I have had this for a handful of years now. I'm pretty sure it's still in date. There isn't actually a date mark on it. Because this has come from America. So we raised $4,000 US. I will eat a Little Nitro Gummy Bear, which is apparently the spiciest thing known to humanity. At $5,000, we'll wax my chest hair. I don't look like a hairy boy, but I have enough hair on my chest where it will not be a fun experience for anybody involved. And if we raise $7,000 on this channel, which is a crazy amount. Yeah, which is a crazy amount of money to raise for Stand Up to Cancer, I will, Scout's honor, promise to shave my head. You will get bald studs. That's right. Baldy Waldy bald studs is what you're gonna get. So yeah. That's what we're doing. That's the incentives. That's the milestones for my Stand Up to Cancer streams. I'll make a better video about this probably tomorrow and post it tomorrow, hopefully. Explaining more about this and how you can donate and whatnot as well. But because you lovely people are here right now, right here, right now, I will I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it right here, right now. Just like Daft Punk. Hey Cooperman, how you doing? I hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing swell. Cooperman, by the way, for all of those of you in chat who do not know who Cooperman is a fellow British brick builder in the community. And why does that go to... I have not set up my commands because we are not donating yet. We are not donating yet. You're donating from the 5th to the 15th, okay? Donating from the 5th to the 15th. I do need to make sure that that doesn't come back up. Cooperman is a wonderful, amazing brick builder here in the UK, and is also part of the Stand Up Builders stream team. So you will be able to find him creating some crazy content as well. Crazy content. Raising money for Stand Up to Cancer. But Jake, I hear you say. Are you doing any major crazy? And I mean crazy with a capital K style giveaways? You know what? The Stand Up Builders stream team certainly is. Okay, let me show you and talk you through our amazing giveaways. First of all, thank you to the amazing sponsor of Panic Station. The lovely people over at Panic Station are giving you guys away free deluxe copies of the game Frog Squad. We have a whole bunch of games to give away. We'll be giving away in this channel and amongst nearly everyone who is participating in the Stand Up Builders this year. So if you watch anybody, keep an eye out. You might be able to get some free games out of it. For the first 24 hours, thank you very much to Bricks O'Brien, our fearless stand-up builders leader, as he has put up, for the first 24 hours only, the amazing triple threat Lego set of Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. To be in for a chance of winning this one, all you need to do is donate $10 or more, $10 or more on any one stream who is part of the Stand Up Builders stream team for your chance to have a copy of this set. And for every $10 you donate, you get an extra ticket. So, for example, if you donate, let's say, $275, you will get 27. Don't know why I picked that number. That was such a hard number to think of at the top of my head. You get 27 entries into this set potentially for a chance of winning if you donate within the first 24 hours. If you donate within the first 24 hours and you don't win, you will also be eligible for all the other giveaways. Just FYI, you cannot stack your things. So you can't donate 2 lots of $5. That doesn't count. It needs to be a $10 or more donation. But if you do donate and you don't end up winning this set, you are eligible for any of the other giveaways we're doing, including from our lovely friends at Light My Bricks. We'll be giving away a light kit for the Lego Game Boy 72046. Once we reach $175,000, that'll be unlocked, and everyone who's donated $10 or more will be eligible for a chance to win. What else will be happening? Oh, another set from Light My Bricks is only the Back to the Future time machine, also unlocked at $175,000 That will be going away to one lucky, amazing human being. Oh, the Lego Shopping Street! The light kit for the Lego Shopping Street? If we raise $175,000, we'll be giving away a light kit courtesy of Light My Bricks for the Lego Shopping Street? Crazy! Crazy! If we raise $50,000, our friends over at minifigs.me will be giving away a bundle of custom minifigures, including Separation, which is a Severance reference. We will be giving away a New York Knicks. We'll be giving away the crew of Artemis 2. And a Pokey Bricks as well. As we go lucky to each individual person, we'll get a chance to win one of those bundles. From our lovely friend and fellow Lego creator, we're going to be giving away a couple of Pino creations. That's right. Pino is a fantastic Lego mod maker, and he has made the Star Fox Team buildable figure set. We'll be giving away a copy of that. Our friends, that's if we raise $125,000, by the way. Our lovely friend over BBG Forge is giving away, if we unlock to $100,000, a bundle of everything you see here. So one person will win everything you see here. Of a fantastic set of custom prints. Hey Home Bricko, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Our friends at Kingdom Brick Supply will be back. That's right, our friends at Kingdom Brick Supply are back. If we raise $150,000, we'll be giving away a case plus a premium background for this set. We will also be giving away a case and a premium background for this set. We will also be giving away a case and a premium background for this set. A case and a premium background for this set. A case of minifigures like this. And a case for minifigures like this. So many Kingdom Brick Supply giveaways! So many! At $125,000, we will also be giving away some more creations from Pino Creations, including one of my favorite ever cartoons growing up. We'll be giving away some buildable Angry Beavers. Does anyone remember the Angry Beavers? Nickelodeon cartoon show? Anybody? Hello? Anybody? Nope, just me. Fantastic cartoon show. One of my favorites. If you need something to watch, I'd recommend going and watching it. We will also be giving away a trio of buildable Pokemon. These are the final evolutions of Gen 3? Gen 3 starters? Am I right? Am I right? Maybe. We will also be giving away this buildable Pokemon as well, who's just a big giant stony nose. I do not know his name. I'm not that good at Pokemon. We are also giving away, thanks to our friends over at Bricks in the 6, Gen 2 starters. I was close. I was close. Our lovely friends over at Bricks in the 6, which is the premier LEGO convention in Canada, which you may be hearing more about soon, is giving away a 250, it says 256 here, I believe it can only be in multiples of 10s and stuff like that. They'll be giving away a LEGO gift card once we hit $66,000. Our friend Jay's Brick Blog, who we got to hang out with whilst we're in London, will be giving away a $100 gift card once we reach $75,000. When we reach $25,000, our friend from down under, Kiwi Modular, will be giving away a $100 LEGO gift card. And this one is one of my favourites. When we reach $138,381.31, we will be giving away a Amaran Creator Starter Bundle. You guys might not know who Amaran are, but Amaran are the premier content creator lighting company. Okay, this is the creator brand of the lighting company Aperture Lights, and they are on every Hollywood set, on every TV show set, on every major content creation set. I was on a film set not too long ago for a project which I still can't tell you about quite yet, but I will do at some point. And all the lights were Aperture and Amaran sets. So we will be giving away a special bundle of the Amaran Go, which is the light that you see on the phone there. That's a light for TikTok and short form content creation. So you've got a light for the front, you've got a mirror for the back. It's fantastic. It's really, really useful. We'll be giving away an Amaran Verge, which is a streamer light with a desk stand, which makes you look lovely and beautiful when you're streaming, or if you're in a business meeting. Who knows? And also, we'll be giving away a mystery item. I've been told with a hint of what the mystery item might be. Okay? I've been hinted at what the mystery item might be. And you guys are gonna really, really want this, okay? You guys are gonna really, really want this. And you will be one of the first in the entirety of the world to grab yourself a copy of that amazing mystery item. Pretty fun, right? Pretty fun! Thank you very much to our friends over at Amaran and all of the amazing people who have donated prizes in my lovely prize folder here for the Stand Up Builders 2026. 5 years! 5 years of standing up to cancer. Kind of crazy, right? There is so much going on. It feels very overwhelming. It feels very overwhelming with the amount that's going on. And I really hope you all get behind it this year. I'm excited to get going with it. I hope you guys are excited to be being part of it, whether you are a content creator, whether you are a watcher, whether you're a donator, whether you're a sharer of content and the donation links. I hope you're all incredibly excited for it. I know I am. This cause means a lot to me. People in my family have had experiences with cancer. And we have lost community members near and far to such an awful disease. Every single penny goes to directly impacting cancer research. And this year, once we raise $100,000, we will be funding the Maverick Award. The Maverick Award is a science award given at the Science Summit, Stand Up Cancer Science Summit in February. And our money will directly go to a piece of research this year, like a special piece of research. The Maverick Award is gifted to a up-and-coming, new, cutting-edge researcher to help give them the kickstart that they need to make the breakthroughs that the world needs. So it's absolutely crazy that we get to do that. It's absolutely crazy we get to be a part of that. It's an honor, and no other stream team ever, for anything, any charity, has been able to say that they have directly funded an award like this. Which is wild. Wild. You know what's also wild, guys? Anyone want to take a guess? Anyone in chat? Anyone in chat want to take a guess? Anyone want to take a guess of what is also wild? I bet you can't guess. I bet you can't. I bet you can't guess. But if your guess was the Gustav Klimt's The Kiss, then your guess would actually be correct. Because this is a brand new Lego set, which we're going to be talking about. It is going for $269.99. 99 pence. £269. I'm speaking too much in dollars at the moment because of Stand Up to Cancer. My brain is all over the place. All over the place with currency. £270. 4,000 pieces exactly in the set. This has been getting a lot of attention online. People are going crazy for this set. People are like, this is my favorite piece of art in the world. I can't believe this. This is amazing. This is so cool. Slug Biker, how are you? Good afternoon. Thank you ever so much for the resubscribe. 61 months. 61 months. That is insane. Thank you so much for your support. Hope to see you around for the stand-up builders streams. We just went through what we're getting up to. I will be posting more stuff in the Discord and around on socials later this week. Hopefully tomorrow. That's the plan. Hopefully tomorrow. You think this set looks amazing? I don't quite know if it looks amazing. I can't tell. I can't tell if it looks amazing. This is the comparison here. I think it's pretty good. It is a pretty good rendition. Something about it is off-putting to me, and I think it's the faces. I think it's the lack of detail in the faces that makes me say, this isn't an art set for me. But it is a fantastic LEGO rendition of such a thing. It really is. It's really interesting. Like, so much MPU. So much MPU. It's crazy. Most of the comments on Brickset, most of the haters just don't like the original painting. I think the original painting's fine. It's not one of my things. It's not one of my favorite Legos. It's not one of my favorite paintings that we've ever seen in this world. But it's not a bad painting. It's not, you know, not one of my faves. Hey Fi, how you doing? The art's not the art set for you, but it's a good representation of the original. Yeah. It's a good parts pack. Homebreaker. Hey, I mean, it is also a good parts pack, I suppose. If you're looking for those kinds of pieces. Farginal, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. You need to take a closer look. Would be nice to have more detail in the face, but you'll decide, and of course can always mod it. Yeah, definitely, always. You wouldn't turn it away? No, I wouldn't turn it away. But yeah, for me, it's the lack of detail in the faces that makes it a little off. I understand on this face, so let me get a better, bigger picture up. On this one, on the top face here, I understand it. You don't really see anything, but I need to see like lips, because for me in this art piece, so much of the like information that you get, so much of the passion, the intrigue that comes in, comes from her face. Like, is she enjoying it? Is this a passionate moment? Is this a moment of sorrow? All of that comes from that face. So for me, it needs that. But yeah, maybe they got so much hate from the Mona Lisa where they went a bit more minimally and using parts instead of prints and stickers for the woman's face. Maybe. There's a good chance. There's a good chance. There's a good chance. What I do like, though, and I hadn't noticed this until now, is these hook pieces. So these are specially designed pieces that are for, like, nail hooks. You can take off certain tiles so you can see where your hooks are.
Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order?
Neothermic. Thank you ever so much. Coming on in. Welcome in, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing swell. If you do not know who I am, my name is Jake Studs. Jake by name, Studs by game. That is correct. Neo, if you do need to raid and run, do please raid and run. But how's your stream? What did you get up to? Hope you're doing well. Pinwheel! Howdy doody. Howdy doody. But yes, the hooks, the screws and nails can be seen from the other side. That was my one major peeve with the space set. So I have the Lego Milky Way set. It was gifted to me from a family friend member, and trying to hang that up was insane. It was so hard to do. And then it turned out what we thought we had were long enough hooks, we didn't have long enough hooks. So now it kind of hangs on like half of it, and it's like a little slanted. It's going to stay up. It's not going to fall off anytime soon. But it is also kind of annoying. It's also kind of annoying because there was a lot of guessing and a lot of like, is that leaning on the inside of the frame? Is that on one of the art slabs? Is that like, you know, so this needs to happen more in Lego art sets. 100% this. Please. Just don't get too excited and jump up and down. That would be horrible. That would be horrible. You built the dump truck front end loader. That's pretty cool. That's a fun looking set. Has it got suspension on all the wheels? I love the Lego suspension set wheel sets. They're so fun. And also, you get some nice boulders. Those are some nice boulders. It does on the dump truck. Oh, so good. I love those kinds of wheels. Those suspension brackets. So fun. So much fun. So much fun. Yeah, the hangers in the set are set back a bit, so you need a pretty long screw anchor. Enough of the wall to also get close enough to sticking out. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's. I understand why they do it, but it's also really annoying. It's also really annoying. So yes, more of this feature, please, Lego. More of this. This is 100% needed. You also get... Sorry, there was a pug? What? There's a pug in that set? Is that... Oh my god, there is a pug! There's a Lego pug! Is that our first Lego pug? We stan a Lego pug. Look at his little face. His little face is like, oh, I'm here to do construction work. Grrr. Grrr. That's an... That's the noise and face he makes. He goes, grrr. Grrr. There was a buildable pug. It wasn't in a poly bag. It was in a poly bag with a fire hydrant. Ah. You like the boulders and you cannot lie. You like big boulders and you cannot lie. The other style was in a friend set. Oh, there is a different pug. There's a different type of pug. Interesting. Okay, so we can have a pug off. It was also in a spacesuit? Sorry, did I miss Space Pug? Did I miss Lego Space Pug? That's crazy. That's crazy that I missed Lego Space Pug. How did we end up missing Lego Space Pug? That needed to be a whole thing. I'm sad. I'm sad I've missed Lego Space Pug now. Yeah, this is a great set. I love the different size boulders in here. That's fun. That's really cute. That's really cool. Tie set only had 3 stickers, and 2 of those are for doors for the porta cabin. Oh yeah, I can see. Yeah, we go. One there, one there. And then is this a sticker here as well? And the porta cabin fits the latest city cargo train wagon. Ooh. That is a fun city set. I like that. What's this? The cute pug. Oh, it's the buildable pug. It's the pug with the little fire hydrant and it does a little wee wee. Cute pug. I agree. Cute, adorable, ugly pug. No faults. No faults. They do have a Lego Dachshund with wheelchair. I've seen that one. I know that one's also in a friend set, right? The Lego Dachshund in a wheelchair. Yeah. It's also in scale to other construction sets with the same logo, which is great. It's like consistent canon theme of city. Well, I'd hope the city is built all on the same kind of scale, right? You wouldn't want your city being built on various scales. You wouldn't want like a tiny home and a big home, and then like a home that's like really thin. That would be silly. That'd be silly and stupid. Do you know what is kind of silly and kind of stupid? The Shrek series of minifigures. I hate most of these. I really don't like most of these. And there was a TikTok that Connor sent me. A little, well, it might have been a little while ago. Maybe it was yesterday. He sent me a TikTok that explained, I think, why I don't like them. And I don't like them for Shrek's face, Fiona's face, kind of a bit of Puss in Boots, Donkey's face, a little bit of Dragon, and a little bit of Pinocchio. They have the same vibe and energy as the early Clone Wars Star Wars sets. They have ugly design. Let me try and find the TikTok. In fact, how? Let me... Yes, right, it's going to open on the right page. Thank God. Someone on Reddit.
This guy on Reddit decided to fix the Shrek face print, and I didn't realize how easy it would actually be to
Look at the difference.
Because on first glance, it's almost hard to tell, but the big difference is the little creases in the cheeks and the eyes. Because the lack of definition is weird, but his eyes are also way too far apart. Turns out the problem isn't really with the mold, it's just the printing.
The printing is really bad. 100% the printing is bad. I do not enjoy this printing. It looks... They've tried to hit the middle ground of like Shrek art style and Lego art style. And it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. And it upsets me. This could have been a great series. This could have been a great CMF series. But no. The question is, why is Jaime Lannister in Shrek sets? Jaime Lannister? From Game of Thrones? I am not a Game of Thrones human being. Yeah, I don't Is this Jamie Lannister? Is the Arthur? No, that's not Arthur. Prince Charming. It's Prince Charming. Okay. Fair. The Shrek is terrible. Doesn't look like Shrek. No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like Shrek. It's so bad. They've stuck most of the ugly characters here next to each other, and it's all just so off. And also, what I would really like to know, which I don't think... Oh no, it shows it here. If you want all 3 blind mice, you're going to have to get a Pinocchio, a Big Bad Wolf, and a Puss in Boots. I don't know why Puss in Boots comes with a blind mouse. I don't think they've ever interacted. Not properly, anyway. It's just... all of this is upsetting. Also, why'd they do that to Puss in Boots? Why his eyes are so big? He only does the cute eyes in like a very particular pose of the... That's not, that's not what Puss in Boots looks like on the reg. It looks like you try to make a overly stylistic version. It's just bad. It's just bad. You should have been done like Axel from the Neonites. Axel from the Neonites. Nexonites, right? Axel, Nexonites. Oh, Shrek? Honestly? If you got halfway between Axel and the Shrek minifigure, you would 100% be on for a better Shrek fig. 100% be better. Yeah. Just like a halfway in between. Would have been 100% better. Because they have 3 mice and just pass of them out with 3 different figs. But if I want the 3 blind mice, I want the 3 blind mice. And also, it's just repeats of the exact same mold. There's no differentials between them, even though there are differentials between them in the movie. I'm normally not one of these guys who's like, the accuracy. The design of this is bad. It doesn't look like the movie. There's not enough detail. I'm normally someone who is a strong advocate of the Lego art style. But these miss the mark even on the Lego art style. The best figure out of this is honestly the Fairy Godmother and the Executioner. Those are the best ones. Those are the best ones. The Fairy Godmother looks like a fantastic representation of the art style of Lego and DreamWorks Shrek mashed together. Pinocchio and Gingy. Gingy's fine. I think because it's just the gingerbread guy repainted, it feels... But Pinocchio, I don't know. I feel like that head is too... It's trying to be too hard like the art style of DreamWorks, not enough like Lego. And that misses the mark for me. Fiona isn't terrible, mostly because Shrek looks so bad. Maybe. I see, yeah, okay, maybe. I get that. Yeah, when next to each other, Fiona definitely looks worse than Shrek. 100%. Sorry, Shrek looks worse than Fiona. I would have liked a regular Fiona. Especially considering most of this is, like, set in the first and second movie. You've got one character from the third. All the rest feature in the first and second movies as the villains. The third one, you've got Merlin there, but Merlin's not that recognizable in the movie. Like, you would have wanted like an Arthur, but Arthur looks too close to Prince Charming. So, you know. I see why they picked Merlin. Merlin looks alright, actually. I quite like Merlin. Rumpelstiltskin would have been even better than... Rumpelstiltskin would have been better than Merlin. If you did the villains and the heroes. Merlin isn't a hero. He's the comic relief. He's not even the main comic relief, because the main comic relief is Pinocchio, the wolf, and Gingy. So Merlin's like a side piece. Just to be fair, just like the Executioner. The Executioner is also a side piece, but I don't know. Rumpelstiltskin would have been a lot better. I completely agree. Completely agree. The wolf is great. The wolf is fine. There's still something off about the wolf, and I think it is the eyes are too far apart. But that also might just be the rendering. The one of Donkey and Dragon's kids would have been nice. Oh yeah, a Dradonkey, like a tiny Dradonkey, would have gone down so well. And they've kind of got half the mold already. We have the tiny dragons from Ninjago. So we just need an altered version of that mold. You think the wolf was like that in the movie? Yeah, but a wolf in the movie was closer to like a wolf in real life, where the eyes were a bit more sort of on the side. Wolf eyes, but the nose on it was also smaller. Where's Simon Cowell though? Wait, did Simon Cowell play himself in Shrek? Oh yeah. I forgot that was the talent show section. They were trying to book stuff for the yeah. It was a Far Far Away Idol. That was a DVD bonus, right? The Far Far Away Idol. Although, did they have a small bit of it in the movie too? I remember seeing this image. I now see it in my head. Man, can you imagine getting a Simon Cowell minifig? That'd be great. Mid-credit scene. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to be in any particular rush to acquire any of these. If I find these on sale somewhere, I will probably do a minifig scan. I don't normally like doing a minifig scan, But if I find them on sale somewhere, I will probably do a minifig scan to find the ones I want. So this was a 16-figure series, like back in the day. Who would have been the extra 4? King, Queen would make sense. You would want the King, and the King would come with a frog piece as well. Handsome Shrek. Rumpelstiltskin. And the ugly stepsister from the tavern. The ugly stepsister. That's what this set is missing. Definitively the ugly stepsister. Who is actually more crucial in plot points than you might remember. One of my old clients, back in my days at working for a youth marketing company, used to be the Shrek's Adventure London attraction on the South Bank. I've made a lot of social media content based around the lore of Shrek. I have made a lot. And the ugly stepsister from the tavern is really like is a driving point in quite a lot of the films. Jack and Jill for a Puss in Boots series. A Puss in Boots series would be good because then you get Humpty Dumpty, Jack and Jill, you get Kitty Softpaws. Ow. I punched the table again. I honestly can't think of many more villains or heroes from that, but a Puss in Boots one would be good. A bunch of a minifigure series of anthropomorphic cats would be great. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Is anyone though? King of the segues here. Is anyone down for the Avengers Doomsday Tower? The Doomsday new Avengers Tower. Any Avengers Doomsdayers in chat? This is going to be quite fun, I think. This is a nice, compact version of the new tower. You also get some great figs with this. Some absolutely fantastic Marvel figs. Like, a fantastic, like, Flame On Johnny. Classy. You also got a Doctor Doom up here. Is that Sentry? Got a new Bucky. It is Sentry. Yeah, it's just a. This is a good movie tie-in set. You've got some really nice scene capabilities in here as well. It's like a 3/4 like build, so it's not fully enclosed, but you can sort of turn it around and it looks closed from most of the angles. Is it Doctor Doom or just a Doombot? Well, according to the thing down here, it says it's a Doctor Doom. So we just have to assume it's a Doctor Doom for now. But maybe it's a Doombot. It certainly looks like a Doctor Doom. Yeah, I think this is great. I think it's a great display piece. It's a great play piece as well. I can't really fault this apart from it being £100, but you do get some really, really nice figs with this one. This one as well for £90. so you can fill up the rest of the characters from the movie. You got a lot of exclusive figures in this. A lot of exclusive figures in this. So you have obviously, you've got Magneto, you've got Nightcrawler, you've got another Doom here with some glowing hand type things. You've got the giant Sentinel, you've got Mystique, you've got Thor, you've got Mr. Fantastic with his long legs. Pedro Pascal. For you, this is a day one. This isn't a day one for me, but it's pretty close. It's a fantastic build. I'd like to know if the Sentinel can stand on its own without the base. Because I would love that just to be by itself. This hints that it does, but it also might not. I love the fact you get two heads for the Sentinels as well. From the looks of underneath, it might. It looks like it's just pin connected. So it might. Yeah. This is just great. Knocked it out of the park with this one as well. Still missing Gambit and Shang-Chi. 100%. I would love a Gambit minifigure. If we can get a Gambit minifigure... Lego Life complete. Gambit is my favorite X-Men. Gambit is my favorite X-Men. Those rubber things from Treads. Rubber things from Treads? What? What rubber things are we on about? What I do find interesting is we've also got red hands here and green hands here. I'm not sure if you'll get both hands. But it'd be cool if we do. Gambit will look too dissimilar from the X-Mansion one. Just needs a different hairstyle. We need a good, efficient way of getting Gambit without costing like $1,000. That's what we need. The treads, the rubber bits on the treads for the bottom of the feet. Are those rubber bits? They just look like Technic pins. Technic holes. Either way, it's an exciting time. So yeah, $89.99. I think they are both quite well priced. £100 is a lot of money. £90 is a lot of money. But we'll likely have them. And that's why what they want to fit into. Ah, okay. But we have a slightly cheaper set. We have another way to get Doctor Doom. So we're getting Doctor Doom in a lot of the sets, which I think is really nice. And from my quick looking, the Dooms are not that dissimilar. I think there's like 2 or 3 different Dooms across them. But you do get a Doom pretty much in every one of these sets, which is really nice. So we've got, hang on, let's bring up just the photo of Doom. So we've got this Doom with like no arm printing and like shoulder pads and a felt cape and a rubber head. We've got this Doom, which is the exact same. But looks to have slightly different... Oh no, that was just a render error. We've got this Doom, which is the same. We've got the Quinjet version, So there's a brand new Quinjet, apparently, where you can get the same Doom. You can get Cyclops, Captain America, and the Thing. Still would like a big fig thing. We would still like really a big fig thing. But I'll let it pass. And you get a new version of the Quinjet, the new Quinjet, as well. And this kid looks crazy. Crazy. So I don't think I've ever seen a child look more excited to play with a Lego set than this child. This child is ecstatic. Ecstatic about the set. He gets to see spoilers? Yeah, that's why. He gets to see spoilers. True. This is 55 quid, so again, it's a slightly nicer way to get your Doctor Doom fig. But if you don't have 55 quid, you could spend 45 quid and you could get a Doctor Doom. And this Doom, not only is it being like the statuette, sort of bust type versions, these do look to be stickers. Maybe prints, but they do look like to be stickers. But you do get a slightly different version of Doom. You get Doctor Doom with arm printing. That's right. So in one of the cheaper sets, you get a Doctor Doom with arm printing, not in the expensive set, which is nice. I like to see that. Well done, Lego. That's a Poggers move, that is. That is a Poggers move. Obviously, you get a big Doctor Doom as well. These pieces look to be fabric. They might be plastic. But these are giant, like, cape sail pieces. Yeah, they're plastic. Yes, plastic. But it's a pretty good bust, and you get the different version of the Doom in one of the cheaper sets, which is nice. The second cheaper set, because the cheaper set is the brickheads, which you don't get minifigures with. I quite like these brickheads. I think these brickheads are pretty good. You get I just lost all of my words. You get a Gambit. You get a Thor, you get a Thing, and you get a Doom for £35. Thor in this pic does look like an old man, but we'll pass on that. Yeah, I really these are my favorite of the Marvel brickheads that have come out. These look fantastic. The silhouettes and the designs for these, A-stars. A star. And £35 as well. Can't really go wrong. Anyone picking up any of the new Doomsday sets? Again, one of my favorite parts about this is the fact that in the cheaper set for with a minifigure, you do get the exclusive version, which is pretty good. The bust is also quite nice as well. It's definitely one of the better busts. Which one was the busts recently that we were dogging on? They were Star Wars ones, weren't they? Those ones didn't look good. This one looks alright. This one looks alright. The Quinjet is fine. People are mostly going to buy it for the Cyclops fig, as everyone's going to want that Cyclops fig. The Sentinel battle set, the Epic Battle as they're calling it, is a home run set. I like the fact it's kind of in that vignette-esque style with the base that they've carried over from previous Infinity War sets. Infinity Saga set, sorry. I think that's pretty good. And then the new tower being like a 3/4 build. Fantastic figs. It being both play and display. If they could knock down the price, of course, but then we're never going to get Lego cheaper. So it's, you know, it's almost becoming a very mute point in terms of argument for prices of things. I think this is pretty fair. It's 954 pieces. You got some great figs, some great building in there, like great sculpting of a building. It's both play and display. Does it get better? Maybe. It is also technically modular. I'm not sure if anyone's pointed this out, but we've got Technic pins there. And we've got Technic pins here. So you can implement it into your city. Like, they were thinking about that. That's a nice little extra detail for the city builders. I think it's pretty good. We also have 2 gift with purchases at the moment. With qualifying gift with purchase of £35 or more, you can get a Spider-Man versus Anti-Venom heist. That's a little paper poly bag. You get a little Anti-Venom and a nice looking Spider-Man and a cash machine. £35. What do you need to qualify for this one? You need to spend £35 on DC, Batman, Jurassic World, or Marvel merchandise. Anywhere between now and the 31st of July. We also have, going on, the Darksaber promo. I believe this is a re-release. I think the Darksaber had come out previously. Right? I think. And for the for the Darksaber, you must buy an N1 Starfighter between now and the end. It is a £230 set, though. Which is the UCS Starfighter. Gotta make it worth people's while. And then for £60 or more, you can get some funky straw toppers. Some funky Lego themed straw toppers. Oh, man, I will learn to speak. Spend £60 or more on Botanicals, Friends, Creatures 3-in-1, Disney, Harry Potter, or Lego Wednesday, or Wicked merchandise. You get yourself some lovely straw toppers. Doomsday Advent Calendar as well. Is that new? I think we've talked about the Advent Calendars already. Yeah, we've talked about this Advent Calendar already, which is also a lovely cheaper way to get a variation of a Doom. This isn't the same Doctor Doom. Spoilers for anyone who is a purist with their Advent Calendars. But the Doom does look different. It looks to have, I believe, a rubber cape and hood piece and a slightly different front design, a bit more sort of classic comic book style. And obviously you get the Wolverine in the X-Men woolly jumper as well. Plus a bunch of micro builds and some other Marvel accoutrements, shall we say. No, Fortunately, you'll find out. I think we talked about it on a previous stream, maybe like when they were first announced like a couple of months ago. I try not to talk too much about the advent calendars purely because they are supposed to be like a surprise a day kind of thing. I think LEGO needs to go back to doing that. But yeah, hey. It's not my business. Any Trekkies in the house? Anyone excited for the USS Enterprise? Fudge like, me, I want it. Give me it now. Don't blame you. It looks like a fantastic set. It really, really does. This is, again, another lovely play and display set. You got some really nice characters in here, including William Shatner's Captain. You got a lovely Spock. I don't know any of the other character names. I'm not a Star Trek human being. But this is a lovely playset. This is great. You were born the same year it first aired. Nice. This is obviously the warp pads, the teleporters. Beam me up, Scotty. I assume that's Scotty. What I do know is characters in red always die first. Just saying. So we've got a lovely like magic trick style set in there as well. This looks to be on a pivot, so you can like stage like action scenes, like bumpy action scenes. Warp is different, but sure. You're on the fence about the Star Trek set. Not the best job on the characters. It seems more overpriced than usual. £160. I mean, this isn't going for like this is not going for kids. This is an 18+ set. Got some balls there. This is for the collectors of Star Trek, of which the audience for Star Trek collectibles is insane. As insane, in my opinion, as the Pokemon collectors out there in the world who will pay crazy prices for stuff. You will find a lot of these sets probably will be bought, never built, never played with, stored in a box, and in 10 years time we'll see them all on eBay, we'll see them at conventions, and they will be going with moving the decimal point across. There we go, like that. With the decimal point. Almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. Star Trek fans are crazy. Kirk needs to look more Shatner-like. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, the figs are a little bit generic in terms of faces, but it is, like we say, it is the LEGO art style. Maybe they could have added, you know, a little bit of a face fold or something in there, but it's not the worst, but it does look like a lot of other generic figures. So, yeah. Teleportation was a great way to save time and money going back and forth from planet. It really was. The Starship Enterprise is a, you know, carbon neutral. You'll probably buy it, but not necessarily first day unless there's a gift for purchase, say a shuttlecraft. Let's have a look. Is there a gift for purchase? They haven't announced one, so it doesn't look like it will be. It was totally a budget decision on the first series. Well, it was a great decision. Absolutely great decision. Just like designing this set was such a great decision. I'm not sure if we talked about this one yet. I can't remember if we talked about this, but this is a playable Donkey Kong. You can play this. How fun is that? So it's the classic Donkey Kong game with Mario and a whole bunch of barrels. And let me find the video, because the video is pretty good. The Galileo would be nice. Yeah, you can actually play this. This is like actually playable. Look, the barrels roll and you can jump over the barrels. How fun is that? That's so sick. It's £150. I think this is way better value than the Star Trek one. But also, I am not a Star Trek fan, so, you know. I am way more of a Super Mario fan than I am a Star Trek fan. But the fact that this is playable, god damn it! That's it. That is a freaking cool set. Anyone else excited by this? I personally am. If I had a bit more money this year, this would be on my list. Guaranteed, this would be on my list. In fact, I'm going to add it to my list. My list says must buy in 2026. We're no longer sticking to that. But yeah. To you, the Space Pinball machine is much better value than the Star Trek. 100,000,000%. This is a goated set. There is zero wrong with this. This is genuinely one of the best sets of the year. I don't think there'll be anyone out there that would disagree. This is one of the best sets of the year. It's interesting, it says it only comes with one minifigure. It clearly comes with two. But this is one of the best sets of the year. If you ever win the lottery, same. Big mood. Big mood. Sorry, my Discord is going off like crazy. Going off like crazy. Yeah, 100%. I definitely need to win the lottery this year. That's how I feel. Definitely need to win the lottery. Shall we build some Lego? Shall we do that thing that Tuesdays are normally for and put brick and brick together? I think we should. What should we build? What should we build? Since we talked about Marvel today, I have had it in my backlog for way too long. The Spider-Man No Way Home set. With Vulture and Black and Gold. Spider-Man. Inspired by not No Way Home, but Spider-Man Homecoming. So it's the Marvel No Way Home Spider-Man Homecoming set. You know, just to confuse us. Let me update my bots. Let me update my bots. Gotta make sure people know the correct the correct one. Sorry, my face pulled a really weird look there. I was like, Spider-Man Drone Duel is the name of the set. Drone Duel. I need a bot for both Twitch and YouTube that I don't have to update the same thing in multiple places. I need a bot that will just work across both easily and efficiently. That's what I need. It's 100% what I need right now. Let's crack open a set. Streamer bot can do all things. Is it the same bot though that works across both Twitch and YouTube? Or is it like Stream Elements where I have to have the same commands twice and like program it like that? And does StreamerBot work on Mac? Is it like cloud-based, or do I have to like install it? It works across all platforms? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, there's a stick sheet. Okay, Mac. It runs locally. It won't run native on Mac. Ah. Well, that's me out then. That is me out. We were close. We were close. What a shame. Thank you for the suggestion, though. I have been thinking maybe I should invest in a streamer PC. Do I have Parallels or something? No, I don't run Parallels. I have Crossover, but I'd need to be running Crossover and a streamer at the same time. I would need it to speak across. Yeah. You switch from Mac to PC for streaming. I think investing, not now, like nowhere near now, but at some point in my life, maybe investing in a streamer computer, a streamer PC might be beneficial. Because all my work I do on my Mac. All of my like big boy work, my day job work, I do on Mac. And freeing up space and computing power on my Mac would be nice. So maybe that's a future thing, though. But I run Meld as my streamer of choice. Meld works pretty damn well. There, you know, the occasional hiccup and stuff like that, but we've gotten past those now. Where Meld's now back in the good graces. I think I run a pretty okay to pretty good stream for a Mac streamer. Playing games is a little harder for like games with stream and things like that. Playing games for streams is a little harder. But with crossover, I get through most of that. Like, for example, Frog Squad, #ad, does work on crossover. So does Mecha Chameleon. So does, like, most games. So I'm not upset with being a Mac streamer. In fact, I would almost go as far as saying I love being a Mac streamer. And more people should embrace the Mac. Especially for, like, computing power. Like, price per computing power? Like, Mac's got PC beat down. For portable computing, power, and battery life, Mac is hard to beat. Those are facts. I have a Mac. I'm running everything off a Mac Mini. I edit all day long 4K footage off my Mac Mini. I'm streaming currently off a Mac Mini. I have 2 separate browsing windows open. We're splitting 5 tabs across it. I have a streamer doing enhanced Twitch and multiple canvases and dual platform. What is going on with you? And I've got Discord open as well in the background. I have multiple Finder windows open apparently. And I'm running 6 desktop windows. So yeah, quite chunky. Apple takes planned obsolescence to a perverse level. Yeah, that's true. They do take, yeah, like you do not get your money back on a you do not get your money back on an Apple product. Like already the trade-in value, if I wanted to upgrade my Mac Mini, which I only bought last year, is an M4 32 gig RAM, 256 gigabyte, no, 500 gigabyte hard drive. I only get 250 quid from it. I bought it last year for 800. So already it's like dropped massively in value. I have an M1 MacBook Pro that I need to upgrade, and I get the same amount for that as I do the Mac Mini. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Where was I? Where was I? What was I doing? Where was I? What was I doing? This one. Sorry, I was answering standard builders questions from lovely people who are messaging me, asking me all sorts of very useful questions. I also had Bricks O'Brien in my DMs, threatening me. I had Bricks O'Brien in my DMs threatening me, just FYI. Because he said he was going to go on his walk, and I said you should today walk 20,000 steps instead of your regular 10. And he did, in fact, walk his 20,000 steps. But he threatened me that if I ever challenged him to such things again, there would be consequences. I don't know what those consequences would be. But I do consider myself told. Never mess with Bricks O'Brien. That's what I've learned. That is what I have learned. Man, I appreciate a good sticker. A good sticker on a Lego set? Man, I appreciate. People still gonna hate. Not this guy. Not this guy. Love me a sticker. Sorry, I just realised I was dancing there for a second. I have the song Lost Boys by Phoebe Bridgers in my head. I'm very... fantastic first single. Like... I'd go as far as saying, like... A-star. I'd go as far as saying A-star first single. I don't think it can get better of a first single from Phoebe Bridgers. Lost Boys is a banger record. Banger. And if you haven't listened to it, I would recommend open up your Apple Music, open up your Spotify, Open up your Tidal. The music video for it. Great music video as well. If you are, like me, a fan of sad indie girl music, which I am a fan of sad indie girl music, I would recommend the latest Phoebe Bridgers record. Look at those. Now, those are some fans that can make you take off. Whoosh! I really would love to be able to run my streams like a radio station. I'd love to play you guys the music that I'm loving right now and do radio style DJing whilst talking about pop culture and building Lego, chatting news, chatting fandom, all that stuff, whilst playing fantastic music at the same time. Like, can you imagine doing a Olivia Rodrigo stream whilst playing her music? Like, building a Lego set, playing her music, talking about the impact she's having currently on culture. Talk about the news around the controversy around her, which isn't a controversy but is labeled as a controversy. It's just gross men being gross men. You know. That'd be such a fun stream to do. Maybe I need to move into radio. Slug, thank you ever so much. Maybe I need to move back into radio. Maybe I stop being a streamer. Maybe I move back into radio. Start at community radio again, work my way up. Start a fun podcast. I actually have a podcast idea that I've had for a very long time. It's a mixture of like the Graham Norton Show, the Happy Hour podcast, and Desert Island Discs. It's called Songs For. And each episode, guest and a host, because I don't necessarily need to be the host. I can just produce it. The guest and a host talk about various subjects, topics, from poignant and serious matters all the way to the damn right silly, like a Tesco meal deal. And the guest presents what their song representation for that particular thing, theme, topic, subject would be. So, for example, you would have AOC chatting about boomerangs and her love of boomerangs. And she would pick a song which represents to her favorite thing about boomerangs, or the best kind of song that represents her love about boomerangs. And we'd play that song. And then that would go into the book of like the songs for. So then you when you need a song for an occasion, there's already people that have got that sorted for you. You should grab your domain name for all your ventures. Looks like you could grab it for $11 per year. Grab this song4podcast.com or song4.pod. song4.fm. Oh, Jake Studs? I have my own personal website. I have a portfolio website that I can stick those sorts of things under, I suppose. I have a portfolio website, I have a website for my record label, and we have a website for the merch as well. But I don't have the name. It's true. I don't have Jake Studs. I don't know if I have a need for Jake Studs. And I already spend too much money on domain names as it is already. I spend like probably close to $200 on domain names a year. Which is a disgusting amount. A disgusting amount. Domain names are fun to collect though. They are fun to collect, but they are also crazy ass expensive. They get expensive so quickly. Like one of my domains, I pay like nearly £70 a year for. Which is an insane amount of money. I can't even remember which one it is. I think it's the merch one. Yeah, the name alone. I think it's our merch. I think it's the merch one. You guys need to buy more merch, by the way. Exclamation mark GSD. so I can justify this domain name. Yeah, gsdapparel.shop. I pay £55. £55 a year for. Which is insane. Insane. GSD. GSD is the name of the apparel / merch that we have here for Jake Studs. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, did you guys not know that we have apparel? We have merch? Designs by me? These are the only two that are up. Oh no, these aren't the only two. Look. We have apparel and merch designed by your boys, Studsy Wudsy. No exclamation mark merch. I should probably put that as exclamation mark merch. I used to have a little ticker on my screen. I don't anymore because I had to update everything because I lost the site at one point. I had to close it down. But yeah, we have t-shirts and there was hoodies. We're going to bring back hoodies at some point. We're going to bring back some the designs like the Grim Grind as well. Yeah, GSD. I should add. You are 100% right. I need to add. You're 100% right. I need to add merch onto there. Sort of like Pepitos selling cat for 50 musk and 2 cat for 75 musk. I'm not gonna lie, I am a little confused by that. You're going to have to expand on that one. It's an old YouTube video. I don't remember that one. There you go, merch works. There you go. Wow, look at you. Someone is about to look fly AF. You are welcome. You are right. You are right. Exclamation mark merch. I did need exclamation mark merch as well. That is true. That is true. But yeah, if you want a really cool t-shirt designed by myself, hand drawn, hand created, then you can. You can go get yourself at the moment a lovely t-shirt over at gsd.shop, gsdapparel.shop, where we currently have the big designs of the playing card tees in black and white. We also have the Soundwave, and we have the classic logo tee as well. There are more designs coming. There are more merch options coming as well. The store is created on the back of Fourth Wall, so you can trust the design quality, you can trust the print quality, you can trust the merch quality as well. GSD apparel.shop. Exclamation mark merch. Where's my Spider-Man? Spider-Man, Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man can. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. But he can swing. Watch out! He is a swinger man. Woo! Do 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 do. With StreamBot, you can have exclamation merch also trigger your stream tool to show a little product slideshow for some duration of time. And that's pretty cool. I could, in theory, do that with Triggerfire as well. Like, I could have the same command on Triggerfire and Stream Elements that will do similar things. I believe. There is a plugin for, or at least there was, for fourth wall in Meld. I'm not quite sure what the plugin does. Triggerfire? Triggerfire is a alert thing, which is how, for example, this alert works. That is a Triggerfire alert. It's a channel points alert place. It's spelled exactly how you've spelled it as well. Trigger FYRE, fire, fire.
Cheers. Narok. L'chaim. Sante. Tage. Salad. Chin Chin. Skol. Prosit. Kompai. Sode. Slaint.
Camilla the parrot, everybody, chirping up. Thank you so much, Slug, for the biddies. Cheers, Narok, L'chaim, Sante, Tage, Salud, Chin Chin, Skol, Prosit, Kampai, Sword and Slaint. I got like most of those. I got most of those. To you as well. Cheers. I ran out of juice. A little sippy at the end. There you go. My last little bit. Yeah, Spider-Man, black and gold. Pretty fun Spider-Man. Quotes from a typical DJ Slave 1 stream? Who's DJ Slave 1? DJ, 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 DJ Slave. No, needs a new DJ name. Ugh. This has good whoosh ability, by the way. He's a DJ from down in Denver. Denver, Colorado. She is. Apologies. Did I say he? Either way, apologies. Got some gold webs as well, which I'm probably not going to open. I don't need to open them. But they're pretty cool. Gold webs. DJ. DJ. Did anyone else like me love music class when they brought out the keyboards? DJ, DJ. Like, why were those even programmed into keyboards anyway? It makes no sense. And I grew up to be a musician. You know, I have a record label. I have all the fun stuff. I own records. I own instruments. I can play instruments. Still never been able to figure out the DJ thing. The dev for Trigger Fire lives in the southeast of the UK? How did you figure that out? Is it just like on their website? That's pretty fun though. That's pretty cool. It's nice to hear a Brit doing something cool. He's on Twitch? Did not know that. I assume they were like connected to the Twitchiverse in some way, shape, or form before making Trigger Fire, but I didn't know they were a streamer themselves. That does make sense though. I've just got... I've still got Lost Boys by Phoebe Bridgers in my head. Man, It sucks not being able to play music to you guys. It really does. I wonder what Ofcom's rules are. Like, can a radio station live stream on Twitch? Can a radio station live stream on Twitch? Ofcom. No, a standard radio style continuous music stream is generally not allowed on Twitch, and online platforms are not licensed or regulated as traditional broadcasters by Ofcom. Well, there we go. Ofcom also doesn't regulate online-only internet radio services. Yeah. No. No. I can't even get myself a radio license to do that. Because I would genuinely consider it. If I got myself like a proper license. That would be sick. That would be sick. But alas, at one point in my life, I was going to start my my podcast idea, the Songs For, and make it a Spotify exclusive podcast, because they used to have a feature where you could create podcasts inside of playlists. So you could make a podcast that had tracks running throughout it, but they shut that down. Probably because it was way too close to what is known in the UK as payola. I think it's also known in the US as payola. It's where record labels and the such pay for their music to be featured on the radio. That is deemed illegal. And rightfully so. You don't get curation with payola. It's called payola in the US too. Who's Scandals in the 50s, 60s, whenever? Yeah. This is a fun little drone thing. Well, it is a drone. We know it's a drone. But it's fun. It's a fun build. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Doth whatever Spider-Man doth. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. Because he's a man. Watch out, Spider-Man. Ooh. What set is this? Obviously from this set, but like, what was this originally used as? So this is just like a robot spider? That's sick. You can't see it? Too shiny? Hang on. It was originally from Nixo Knights. It's a cool piece. You don't see that very often. I probably have a handful of them, I just don't know. Look at all these propellers! That reminds you, you got a Bricks and Pieces order yesterday, so you have a lot of butter yellow frogs now. Nice. I'm still waiting for a Bricks and Pieces order from Lego. My points have been taken that I used to buy said points. It says it's in the warehouse. I only ordered it 6 days ago. And it does say Bricks and Pieces takes 9 business days. So we are looking at 4 business days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Oh no, we're coming up to 6 business days. 5 to 6 business days at the moment. So it should be shipping soon. Should be shipping soon. Hopefully. You also got some white spiders. You thought they were glow in the dark, but nope, just regular white. White spiders are so... like, anything glow in the dark is freaking cool. Anything. Especially when it comes to Lego. Especially when it comes to Lego. Still dancing to Lost Boys in my head. Lost Boys, never go back, never go home. Lost Boys, never spend their lunch money. Yeah. Lost Boys. Never go back, never go home. I'm gonna post that song actually. Lost Boys. Fibber Bridge. I'm gonna post that in my Discord actually because it's such a fucking banger. I want all of you guys to hear it. I have just posted it in my Discord in the recommendation section. Which you two can also use to recommend anything you wish to recommend. It is not just for my recommendations. But that is currently my favourite song at the moment. And there is also an acoustic version of it as well. If you don't particularly like music videos, but like for example, you do like Jimmy Fallon. She recently performed both the acoustic and the full band version on Jimmy Fallon. And it was amazing. She performed it, the full band version with kids. And then she performed the acoustic version with like old people. It was fantastic. Lost boys, they never grow up, they never go home. Lost boys never spend their lunch or money. Yeah, lost boys, they never grow up, they never grow old. Lost boys, I can't find, that's the brick I needed. Oh yeah. Phoebe Bridgers seems like a cool person to build Lego with. I think she'd be down for the clown of it as well. You know, not take life too seriously. Which us as Lego people need to keep reminding ourselves to do. This is yet but just a children's toy. This is a children's toy. We have to keep reminding ourselves. Because we take things way too seriously. Way too seriously. That's not to say criticism isn't due where criticism is due. But we also take things too seriously. Too seriously? Well. Well. You know what? Yeah. Too seriously. What you gonna do about that? Huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do with that big wiggle wiggle? Just a little bit. No? No one fan of Jason Derulo? I'm not a fan of Jason Derulo, but I do like that song. Just a little bit. What you gonna do with that big fat butt? Just a wiggle. Oh, that's a fun piece. It's like a square shield, but it has pins. It has pins. So it can sit raised. That's cool. Okay, meeting's done. What are we up to? We taught stand-up builders, what we're doing for the stand-up builders, and what our rewards and milestones are. We talked about all the new Marvel Lego sets that are out. We talked about why I've got Phoebe Bridgers stuck in my head with their latest single, Lost Boys. We are currently building the Spider-Man No Way Home / Homecoming drone attack set. We talked about why the Shrek minifigures suck. We talked about how I would love to do I would love to run my streams as if it was a radio station, play like genuine music between, like, talking about like pop culture and Lego and toys and geekdom and news and all sorts of things. We talked about my podcast idea, called Four Songs. Songs 4, sorry. Yeah, we talked about the Kiss Lego set. Not the Kiss as in, but Kiss as in a art set. We talked about the Star Trek set. You know, yeah. Songs 4 or Songs 4? See, now that's the fun bit about it. It's Songs FOR. So it's like Songs 4, insert category. Exactly. Either one could work. That's why it's fun. So yeah, if anyone wants to fund me making a podcast, I'm open to investments. Anyone want to invest in a Jake Studs podcast about music and life? You don't have the dollars, but would happy to chip in a little. Bless yous.
How much stock do I get? And I want it in preferred shares.
Well, first of all, I don't know what preferred shares are, Camilla. So thank you. Well, Tufts. And secondly, you silly bird, you get 0 shares. You weren't even around when I first came up with this idea. I came up with this idea back in 2013. So you get nothing. Yes, silly bird. 0. Nada. Thank you ever so much for the bits. I should say bit. What time is it? Oh, it's 12:10. I would say we need a raid, but I don't have a raid target again. We haven't had a raid target on the raid train. We haven't had a raid train target for several months now. Preferred stockholders. Hang on, let me put this on properly first, and then I will read what a preferred stockholder is. We'll get the education tag on this. Okay. Preferred stockholders are receive dividends before common stockholders. In liquidation, preferred stockholders are paid first. Both preferred and common stock represent fractional ownership in a company. That makes sense. So when the company I worked for when I lost my job went into liquidation, because that's the reason why I lost my job, I was not a preferred stockholder. I preferred stockholder, but I was a preferred dependent, or I was a preferred something. Either way, the money I was owed was paid to me before, you know, it went to clearing debts, etc. So that makes sense. I understand that. Slap the educational tag on the stream. We're learning about money, baby. While singing Jason Derulo. What you gonna do with that big fat butt? Preferred stock is much better in a liquidation setting. It is also better if the owner is fishy and wants to use common company to pay themselves at the expense of raising the value of the company. Ah. Look at that! We're getting a spider drone on. This is sick. This looks so cool. Wiggle, wiggle. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Just a little wiggle. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Anyone who comes in on my stream now will be like, "What the hell is happening?" I think he's gone insane. And the problem is, I went insane a long time ago. Insanely brilliant. Highly debatable. Look how sick this looks! This looks insane! Looks like a scarab beetle at the moment, doesn't it? That's like a spider. I understand where the spider motif in this is, but it looks like a scarab beetle you would find hanging around the neck. In like The Mummy or something like that. Grossly inaccurate. But like, this is what you see in the movies. Highly inaccurate jewelry for The Mummy. I completely agree. Completely agree, Slug. Okay, Spider-Man after some significant body trauma. Oh my god, look, it's Spider! Oh, you okay, buddy? You seem to be missing, some legs. Not all heroes wear capes. Everybody gets one. Where did... Like, I know it's a joke in Family Guy. With the Spider-Man thing of being like, everybody gets one. But... Did that joke ever translate from a comic? Or from a TV show or movie? Of Spider-Man being like, everyone gets one. My little spider with a thing on it goes in there. My web goes there. Two shooty shoots. And there we go. We have the spider drone with a swinging Spider-Man on it. Meow. This is cool. This looks sick. Why did it take me so long to build this? Look at when this set came out. This set came out during the Infinity series. This is what was out at the time. That joke was just made up by Family Guy. It's a great joke. It's a great joke because it's so like Spider-Man cheeky. Everyone gets one. Yeah, this is sick. This is a great set. Why did this take me so long to build? Hell yeah. Some good part usage in this as well. I like particularly the mech body for the front of the drone. That's a nice way to like wrap it up. And you can never go wrong with black and gold colorway. Hell yeah. That was a fun set to build. Well, that's it. I actually built an entire set in one stream, everybody. That's right. Yeah. Will there be a weekend studs this week, or are we doomed to another studless weekend? Not only will there be a weekend studs this weekend, not only will there be a Weekend Studs this weekend. There will, in fact, be a late night Weekend Studs on Sunday as a collab stream with More and More and a Skywalker. That's right, we're going to hashtag add it up for a stand-up builders pre-event. We're going to be playing some of the amazing game Frog Squad. That's right, everybody. We're going to be playing Frog Squad together. They have kindly sponsored the stand-up builders this year. They are giving every streamer a copy of the game, and also they've given us a ton of copies to give away to people like you. So all you need to do is hang around in streamers' streams that are doing the stand-up builders, and you could be in a chance of winning yourself a deluxe version of the amazing, fun, co-op, frog-based game, Frog Squad, where you run around as a little frog, you eat up food, you get bigger, and you have to roll over to a boat, you spew up food into said boat, and then you take said boat back to the Frog King and hopefully satisfy their needs. Strong work to convince Amor to play something other than Mecha Chameleon. I recently got Mecha Chameleon as well, so we might do a Mecha Chameleon stream. I'm thinking maybe a Mecha Chameleon stream on the Ray Train Coordinator Day, the Coordinator Ray Train Day, the last day, the 15th. But yeah. At first you thought I said fraud quad? No, Frog Squad. What kind of needs does a Frog King have? The need for food, the need for num-nums. He's a num-num king. He wants his num-nums and he wants it now. So we have to go out and get the num-nums for all the frogs. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging around. I will see you this weekend. I will see you this weekend on Sunday. What time did I schedule the stream for? What time did I schedule the stream for? At 7 o'clock. This Sunday. 7 p.m. British summertime, okay? Get ready. We are going to froggy it up. Me, Amor, and ASCII. We're gonna get froggy, okay? And this will be the Stand Up Builders pre-stream. A pre-event stream. It would have had Bricks O'Brien as well, but unfortunately he won't be able to make it due to being a human with a life. I know, crazy. Wild accusation, right? Wild accusation. Bricks O'Brien, a human with a life. Wild accusation. If you've been hanging out with me over on YouTube, thank you ever so much for hanging around today. It means an awful lot. Do not forget to click like. Do not forget to subscribe so you don't miss streams and further content from moi. I don't know why I did the kiss thing, but I did. Thank you ever so much, everyone over there. You have all been absolutely amazing. Goodbye. And for you people over on